Hare Krishna. So now we've got a very, very beautiful called Man. In old days, there wasn't any nice. There was no bridge. There was just a little dirt road here. You had to go from Mathura and come around to this dirt road. There's hardly any way to get here. You have to go across the Jamuna and then wander through the fields. And if you asked anybody for Maansarovar, they would just look at you with blinking eyes. If you're lucky, you met a clever villager, and he said, "Oh, Radharani, you want to go to Radharani? Go that way." Because in those days, this place was known as Radharani. If you asked for Maansarovar, everybody just gave you a blank stare, but unless you met somebody who was... We just had to wander through the fields. Actually, in Purushottam, we couldn't come here. That road we were just coming on, 3 or 4 kilometers of it was this. On the road, it was this deep. You saw how deep it was down to the side of the road. Beyond the mist was actually Jamuna, but the road was this deep in water. So there's no way to come here. The pujaris told me all the way up to the altar water came. But now they made this nice bridge, and they made a nice road, and much easier to come here. And everybody knows Maansarovar. And there was no wall around here. This is just 2/3 of it. They cut off 1/3 over here with their wall, but they made this beautiful wall with railings and everything, and Prikama path. But the old days, was quite an endeavor to get here. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chaksurun Militam Jena Tasmai Śrī Gurave Namah Śrī Caitanya-Manobhistam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Sayam Rupa Karamayam Dadati Swaparandiyam Aradhanastrinandan Dairidam Yache Puna Puna Srimad Rupa Padambujo Dudisyam Janma Janmani Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktivedanta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Panchakalpatrubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Vacha Jitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. So one time, on another dweep, just like we're on Jambu Dweep. I can't remember just now which dweep it was, but we'll say Salmali Dweep to say something. There was one Vaishnava yogi named Asuri Rishi. And whichever dweep it was a dweep that was on the side of the Dahi ocean. And he was meditating. He was a Vaishnava yogi, so he was meditating on the Lord within his heart. As he was meditating, suddenly the Lord disappeared from his heart. He couldn't see the Lord in his heart. So then he wandered over to Sweta Dweep, which is in the ocean of milk. He was in the ocean of Dahi. He went over to the Sweta Dweep. And he saw Anantashesh lying there, but he couldn't see Lord Vishnu. He asked everyone, "Where's Lord Vishnu?" He said, "I don't know." "You don't know?" "No, I don't know. He was here a minute ago." Kirichalgai Bhagavan, where did he go? So then he went to Badrinath. He got there to Badrinath, and he saw everybody doing their seva very happily. But Lord Brajavishal was not there. Now he was really feeling frustrated. Lord disappeared from his heart. He's not on Sweta Dweep. He's not in Badrinath. Kirichalgai Bhagavan, where did Bhagavan go? So then he went all the way up to Vaikuntha. And in Vaikuntha he saw so many people. Everybody had nice forearms, beautiful dhoti, and so many golden jewelry and golden helmet. Everybody was very beautiful. But he couldn't see that fellow with the Srivatsa mark on his chest, golden Srivatsa mark on his chest. And he asked everyone in Vaikuntha, where's the Lord? Kiritalage Bhagavan. You don't know? No, I don't know. You don't know? No, I don't know. You don't know? Now he's taken his incarnation as a cowherd boy on earth in Vrindavan. Of course, the Vaikuntha people, they think like that, but anyway, we won't bother them. So he came down to Vrindavan, and he arrived just at that point where Krishna had disappeared from the rasa dance. And he found everybody in Vrindavan is going, where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? The gopis were imitating his pastimes. They were so mad in love with him. Somebody was playing putana. Somebody climbed on top to drink milk from her breast. Somebody was Saktasura. They were imitating all the pastimes. And everybody was crazy looking for Krishna. He's also looking for Krishna. He said, what is this? Now he is really frustrated. The Lord's not in his heart. He's not in Badrinath. He's not in Svetadweep. He's not here in Vaikuntha. Okay, where did Bhagavan go? So he wandered off to Kailash to consult with Lord Shiva. And he told everything to Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva began to laugh. He says, not funny. He said, no. You went to the right place. Krishna is there in Vrindavan. But from what you described, this means that Maharas is coming right now. For a little while, Krishna has disappeared from the gopis, but he's going to appear and Maharas will take place. Let's go. So Asuri Rishi and Lord Shiva, they headed toward Vrindavan. But at the gate to Vrindavan, Vrindadevi stopped them. Because in the Ras Leela, you may or may not know, no male person is allowed to enter. So Lord Shiva says, what do we do? And Vrindadevi told them, look, just a little while ago there was a very special pastime. What happened was Krishna was on the banks of the Jamuna, getting ready for Ras Leela. And legend has it that the ladies are always late. I'm not saying this. Don't report me to the women's ministry. I'm just saying legend has it. So Radharani was doing her makeup or whatever. Anyway, she was late. And Krishna was there with all the gopis on the bank of the Jamuna. Moon was bright and stars were shining. Nice breeze was blowing. Scent of Malati, Madhavi, Kadamba, everything was blowing in the breeze. So Krishna began to dance with all the millions and millions of gopis that were there. And he was enjoying like anything. But we learn from Caitanya-Caritāmṛta that even if there's millions of gopis, without Radharani, Krishna can't be fully satisfied. Meanwhile, Radharani finished her makeup as she came, and she looked in the distance and she saw that Krishna is there enjoying with so many gopis. And she became shocked. I have given up everything for this fellow. I have given up my place in society. I've given up my family. I've given up my husband. I've given up everything for this fellow. And he's just taken my everything and trampled on it. So in man means you take a little anger and some pride and some coquettishness and some crocodile tears. You mix it all together, you get man. So in Man, Radharani crossed over the Jamuna. She came over here in this beautiful kunj. You see, these are all pilu trees. And they try to grow straight, but they're melting in Krishna Prem, so they again come down. Makes like a very beautiful kunj. Fit in there. I don't know, is the door open there? There's a little doorway there. Somebody check, see if that door is open. Any way to unlock it from out? Somebody can see. Okay, good. We'll go there in a little while. Beautiful kunjas there. Because when the trees go up and they come down, just like we were just in England, in a manner, the trees all go straight and straight and straight and straight. I was falling on my back to see the top of the tree. But here they're melting in Krishna Prem, they come down. Makes beautiful little room. This we call kunj. So in this kunj, Radharani was sitting and weeping. And all the tears were falling on the ground. Pit, 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 pit. And it formed a little stream. And that stream went down and gradually this huge Sarovar appeared. Meanwhile, as we said, even if millions of gopis are there, Krishna can't be fully satisfied without Radharani. So we began to ask everyone, where's Radharani? And Lalita Visakha said, we don't know. So you have to find her. I can't eat. I can't sleep. I can't drink. I can't even maintain my life if without Radharani. You please find her. So Lalita Visakha, they were looking hither and thither and hither and thither. A little chakora bird with his tail, he was indicating across the Jamuna. So Lalita Visakha, they crossed the Jamuna. They came to this place. Suddenly, they saw this beautiful Sarovar, where no Sarovar had ever been before. And just by seeing it, tears began to flow from their eyes. Their hair stood on end. This is not ordinary Sarovar. And they saw coming from this little kunj was a little stream of water. And they came inside the kunj and they saw Radharani there, weeping and weeping. And they went, there's a quick, you have to go see Krishna. He can't eat, he can't sleep, he can't drink, he can't even live. He's not going to be able to maintain his life without you. And Radharani said, this fellow, he has cheated me so many times. He's a complete cheat. He has cheated me so many times. I'm not going to have anything to do with this black fellow. He's not only black on the outside, he's black on the inside, he's black through and through. I don't want to have anything to do with this black fellow. So they told and they returned, and Lalita Visakha, they told Krishna this like this. So Krishna himself came here. He came into the kunj, he saw Radharani, and that same Supreme Personality of Godhead, upon whose lotus feet all sages and demigods, Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, Indra, they're all worshipping on his feet. All sages, Vyas, Devala, Narada, they're all worshipping on his lotus feet. He began to massage the lotus feet of Srimati Radhika. And Radha is saying, get out, get away. She's not even looking. We'll try to go. There's a temple next door to that dome was not there. There was nothing. It's just a tiny little place. Now you can see, but of course it was misty today. Usually on the road here you can see this big dome. Now you know you're getting close to Maansarovar. And she said, no, I don't want to have anything to do with it. Anyway, there's another temple next door, and there's a painting, and Radharani's shading her eyes like this. She's not even looking at Krishna. But if you look closely, from the corner of 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 her eye, she's seeing Krishna. We used to go up and be able to see very close. Now they've some new pujaris there, so now they don't allow it. Just from down you'll be able to see Radharani's hiding. But from the corner of her lotus eye, she's seen. Then one little tear of Krishna rolled down his cheek. Got to the edge of his cheek and onto Radharani's foot. Now tears of joy, they're very cold. But tears of sadness, sorrow, they're very warm. So this warm tear came, touched Radharani's foot. And feeling that warm tear on her foot, Radharani, she could no longer maintain her man. She could no longer maintain her man. So Vrindadevi told them, if you go to that lake and you take bath, you will not only get the form of a gopi, you will get gopi bhav. Because it's not a question of change of body. Everybody's thinking that somehow or other, I'll just keep going somehow. When I die, then I'll become Krishna conscious. No. Either you're Krishna conscious now, death just means another stage of life. One who's born, he has to die. One who dies, he has to be born. You have to become conscious. You have to become Krishna conscious now. Bhaktivedanta, he says, in an English poem, he wrote a beautiful poem in English. He says, forget the fast that sleeps, and ne'er the future dream at all. But act in times that are with thee, and progress ye shall call. Forget the past that sleeps. Don't think, oh my God, I was so fallen, I did so much nonsense. How will I ever become? Forget it, it's done. And ne'er the future dream at all. Oh, I'm so young, it's so long. How will I make it to become Krishna? Forget that, because ne'er the future dream at all. But act in times that are with thee, and progress you should. Just don't worry about the future, don't worry about the past. Are you Krishna conscious now? It's not change of body, it's change of heart. So you take bath there, because Lord Shiva, he's the master of all yogis. He could have made a female body very easily. But it's not a question of change of body, it's change of heart. He says, you bathe there, you will not only get the form of a gopi, you will get gopi bhav. So Lord Shiva and Asuri Rishi, they came here, they took their baths, they became beautiful gopis, and they went there and joined the Ras Leela. And Vrindadevi put them on one corner of the Ras arena. They said, you stay here and guard. So if you go to the Bamsivat of Vrindavan, you'll see in one corner there's Asuri Rishi is meditating. Other corner there's a gopi, but if you look closely, that gopi's got a snake around her neck. So anyway, Lord Shiva, Gopeswar, he came there, and Lord Krishna, he suddenly saw that his great devotee, Lord Shiva, has come in the form of Gopeswar. So he went to that corner and he said, Hail Gopeswari. Now Radharani heard him say that. Now if there's any Gopeswari, it's her. So who is he calling Gopeswari? So she made angry mudra. You know angry mudra? Hands are on the hips and toe is tapping. This is angry mudra. And Krishna he saw and he said, hey Radhe, don't you see? Our great devotee, Lord Shiva, has come. And she looked and she saw this gopi had this samp around her neck. Then she was also astonished to see how Lord Shiva had taken this form to take darshan of rasa dance. So Asuri Rishi and Lord Shiva, they got to observe the rasa dance of Lord Krishna there in Vrindavan town. So this is the lake of Radharani's tears of man. Very, very, we can't imagine how special this place is. So if you didn't take any water, when we go back out, then you all run down, and especially those who are young, you can go down and get some water for those who are young at heart. And Get some of this water and sprinkle on your heads. So anyway, the door is open, so we'll try if we can fit everybody. Somehow we'll keep left, everybody going in by the left, coming back out by the left, and we'll see this beautiful kunj where Radharani was performing her Maan Leela.
Subhag Maharaj is there, right?
He's still there? They haven't moved?
Just went inside.
Hmm?
Went inside.
He's still there? The group is still there? Okay, we'll just go there by the doorway and peek inside. I don't know what this, there's two trees here. One I can see is a neem. The other tree, from this distance, I can't tell what type of tree this is. But over here you see all pilu trees. And probably, if we get to go close to these trees, you'll see, especially those that are getting lots of sunlight, the little buds are coming out. Just like some of us, we went to Radhakund, we saw the little buds. Little buds are there. In the springtime, little tiny flowers will come, then little burgundy colored fruits, and some of them are pearl colored. Two different types of pilu are there. And this is very favorite of Krishna and the cowherd boys. Pilu fruits. And in fact, pilu tree, the wood is very good for toothpaste. But I was wondering, my dentist told me use this meswak. So I looked it up in the Google, because Google is God. He knows everything. He lives on so many servers. If one goes down, he's eternal. So one goes down, another one will take up. Whatever question you answer, he can give you the answer. So, actually, meswak is pilu. So anyway, these fruits, they're very, very sweet. But you just have to take them and break them on the roof of your mouth with your tongue. Because if you bite, there's a little tiny seed inside it. If you chew on them, then that seed will burst and you'll burn your mouth like chili. In fact, when Jagadananda Pandit came to Braj, he went all over Braj with Sanatana Goswami. Then at the end, Sanatana Goswami gave him dust from the place of Ras Leela and Govardhan Shila and some Gunjamala. They're just, maybe in Mandirvan you will see all the little children will be trying to sell us Gunja beads. Just now, if you know where to look in the MBT, you can see there's a Gunja creeper. Just now the beads are coming. Little red and black beads. He gave them, and he gave dried pilu fruits. So when Jagadananda gave that to Mahaprabhu, he kept everything except the dried pilu fruits. He had them distributed to all the Bengali devotees. Now, this pilu tree, he only grows in dry. We're on the edge of the Rajasthan desert, so this is a very dry place. And Bengal, we know, is a very wet place. So the Bengalis, they don't know pilu. So Mahaprabhu distributed all the dried pilu fruits to the Bengali devotees. They began to chew on them. They burned their mouths like chili, and Mahaprabhu was laughing to see all the fun.
That's why they like chilies a lot now.
So we have a nice song just to put us in Braj mood. You can look up Braja Jana Mana Sukha Kari. Man means the heart. Just like man we just described. So man with a short A, that means the heart. So Braja Jana Mana Sukha Kari. Who delights the hearts of all of the Brishvasis? So you look that up on your device. Śrī Radhe Brajajana Mana Sukha Kari Radhe Shama Shama Shama. Murmukutta makara krita kundala gale vaijandi mala. Charananupura rasala Radhe Shama 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 Charananupura. Oh Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham. Oh Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham. Śrī Radhe Prajannaman Sukakari Radhe Shama 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 Śrī Radhe. Sundara Bharana Kamaladala Lochana Banki Chittavana Hari. Sundara Bharana Kamaladala Lochana Banki Chittavana Hari. Mohana Bamsi Hari Radhe Shama Shama Shama. Mohana Bamsi Hari Oh Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham. Oh Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham. Śrī Radhe Prajannaman Sukakari Radhe Shama Shama Shama. Vrindavan mein Denu charabe Gopi jana manahari. Vrindavan mein Denu charabe Gopi jana manahari. Śrī Govardhanadhari Radhe Shama Shama Shama. Śrī Govardhanadhari. Oh Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham. Oh Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham. Śrī Radhe Prajannaman Sukakari Radhe Shama Shama Shama. Radha Krishna Miliya Bado Gaura Rupa Avatari. Radha Krishna Miliya Bado Gaura Rupa Avatari. Kirtana Dharma Prachari Radhe Shama Shama Shama. Kirtana Dharma Prachari Radhe Shama Shama. Oh Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham. Oh Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham. Śrī Radhe Prajannaman Sukakari Radhe Shama Shama Shama. Tum Bina mere और न कोई नाम रूप अवतारी तुम बिना मेरे और न कोई नाम रूप अवतारी चरणन में बलिहारी राधे श्याम 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 चरणन में बलिहारी Narayan Balihari Radhe Shama 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 Narayan Balihari Oh Radhe Shama Radhe Shama Radhe Shama Oh Radhe Shama Radhe Shama Radhe Shama Oh Radhe Sham, Radhe Sham. Oh Radhe Sham, Radhe Sham. Oh Radhe Sham, Radhe Sham. Jai Jai Śrī Radhe. Hare